I'm Madman Pondo, and what kind of idiot are you that you're not tuning in to the World of Kayfabe podcast? Do it now, or else.
You gotta start the show.
Hey, Max. We're on, pal. You going to introduce us?
You gotta start the show.
Where my dogs at?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of World of Kayfabe podcast, a pro wrestling podcast, and I'm gonna do something different as our producer's fixing up the format because the Jackass King. All right, the Jackass King couldn't make it tonight, or he's running late. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to also do the intro as well. Tribal King is being retired after a long year of doing it. Not a long year, but after a year of doing it, it had a great run. However, I think it's time to retire the Tribal King gimmick. So now, the Corrupted King, on the other hand, this is now your Corrupted King, Nick Venom, along with my also great, also dashing, the man that make the ladies' heads turn the moment he walks into a building, the man, the myth, the bionic legend with his Kramer shirt on. I give you the Professor, Staggerly Crocker, and of course we have the also great, the fourth member of the podcast. Actually, I said it was Clarence's replacement. He's actually Daniel's replacement right here, and he's a lot cuter than Daniel. He's a lot more innocent than Daniel is, and that is the one, the only sweet baby Baxter going on the show. All right, you want to get down? All right, go over there. Lay in your bed. Yeah, I think he's had enough. As you can see.
Hey, everybody, what's up?
Oh, is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
We can't really see him. He's like John Cena. You really can't see him. Or has that joke died? Anyway, without further ado, yeah. The real Clarence is going to be late tonight because he's got dinner with the folks. So he'll be coming on later on. But that being said, let's start with tonight's show. But we do have unfortunate breaking news.
Oh, no, let's hear it, baby.
Thank you, Clarence Bot. We appreciate it, brother. The one, I hope you got it ready, by the way. Mr. Joe Hendry.
I didn't have it ready.
Oh, shit. God damn it, Joey.
Oh, no, Joe's in trouble with the law. What happened, man?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Is injured, by the way. He is injured. He has suffered, was it a third degree wrist injury or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It was
might have been a shoulder injury. I can't remember.
Oh, it was a shoulder tear.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna more than likely going to be out for a little bit. He got injured. I think it was like tonight's tapings of TNA Impact in the hands of Elias or Elijah or whatever brother it is, whatnot. He got injured. So yeah, it sucks. Sucks because he was gonna have a great run with the TNA title. But however, there's even more breaking news to be announced.
Oh, no, what else could go wrong?
I love the Clarence bot, by the way. I love it. Clarence Bott's here tonight because the real one couldn't make it to the show because he's got better things to do. Heartless prick. Anyway, Ethan Page, All Ego, has officially crossed the line and is now the new person that come from NXT to come to TNA. And I think he's got his eyes set on the TNA Gold. So this could be the very first. Oh, well, okay. You're just going to cover my face with the with the WrestleMania logo. Which we are on the road, indeed on the road too. He has got his eyes set on the Gold. So this could possibly be a title change. This could be the first mark in the eyes of TNA losing the title to a WWE guy, current WWE guy, let alone NXT. So very interested to see what's going to happen there. However, and I hope this is an April Fool's joke. I really hope that was an April Fool's joke. Vince McMahon brought TNA. He bought TNA.
No, it's not real. Yeah, that was an April Fool's joke.
Thank God. Because that would have definitely sucked if that was the case of TNA, because they just got started with the WWE partnership. Just no, we don't need that. I mean, he's got to start Titan World Federation or Titan Wrestling Federation or whatever. We forgot to mention that on the podcast. I think it was like last week. We forgot to mention that he's about to start his own company called the Titan Wrestling Federation, which we all know what that's going to be like. It's a bunch of these type of dudes right here. Bunch of brolies, if you will. Anyway, as you can see, we're on the road to WrestleMania, but we're also, if you're in the South Louisiana, specifically in Denham Springs, this Saturday, PW225 presents 225 Mania, which, bro, kudos to the person who made that poster. That looks sick as hell, man. My God, that looks awesome. We want to thank Pro Wrestling 225 and company for making us, your boys, World of Kayfabe Podcast, the official sponsor or podcast sponsor, whatever the case may be, making us the sponsor of the show. We definitely love you guys. We definitely plan on having some people from the show be future guests on the show. Definitely looking forward to that. It's going down this Saturday, April 5th in Denham Springs at the LM Lockhart Gym. I believe you can get your tickets now. I have a table because, you know, your corrupted king always comes in. Is he dead?
Is he? Who dead? Oh.
I just learned it's on the corner of my screen. He's right there. I promise you he's not dead. Please, no. Do not. No, that just... And we just lost two viewers. That sucks. Anyway.
911, there's a dead person on the camera.
But yeah, it's going down this Saturday. You want to get your tickets. You don't want to miss out this show. This got a banger card. The one match I'm looking forward to is obviously the triple threat for the SEC championship. Braxton Hunter, Simon Phillips, and I believe Jordan Ja. I could be wrong on that one. No, lie. It's Wes Warren. I'm sorry. Not Jordan Ja. It's Wes Warren. So I'm looking forward to that match. That's going to be pretty sick. I'm going to be there. Of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Donnie's going to be there. Don't want to miss out on that. It's going to be awesome. Get your tickets right now. And again, as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with your boys, for making us the podcast sponsor of the show. We definitely appreciate you guys. And with that being said, let's start with tonight's show. And speaking of dead, did you watch the recent episodes of Dark Side of the... I'm about to say Suicide of the Ring. Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's not funny. It's
yeah,
not funny.
No, it's just the fact that there has been a lot of suicides on the show. But
yeah, it has.
But yeah, that was a good episode. I actually recommended them to do an episode on him like a year or two ago on the show.
I was about to say, you predicted this one.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah, I remember it was a couple years ago you had done it.
Yeah, it's just because it's just such a bizarre, strange story about a guy that actually gets into politics.
It really is,
and it's a racist and all that. But I do think it's funny that JR brings up the racism part with the SS tattoo. But in hiring him, like we missed that. But you also hired Don and Ron Harris, who also has SS tattoo.
I'm about to say, yeah, like if you're gonna talk about racist, that's definitely racist. You know what I mean? And they had it clear as day on television.
Yeah.
You know, they told him, hey, cover that damn shit up, by God Almighty. But the Nazi twins, on the other hand, hey, guess what? We're gonna have it on the fucking arm, and we're gonna have it clear as fucking day.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see it. You know what I mean? So it's like shit.
So that was a weird excuse by JR.
You know what I mean? Like, really? Oh yeah, he was hard to handle in the backstage area. He didn't want to mess with anybody. Who that sound like? Oh, I reckon that sound like Brock Lesnar, boy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But I feel this episode was good, but it's really bad. You know what I mean? This guy was a complete asshole. The dude was racist.
Yeah.
For one, the dude was extreme. I didn't even know the man was racist. Shit, I didn't even know the man had a swastika tattoo on his freaking calf. Didn't even know that. Now I knew about the Harris twins. I knew they had the swastika shit on their arm, but as far as for whatchamacallit, I didn't know they had that. I did not know he had that. But then again, I mean, when he debuted in the WWF or E, that was what, 93? Right?
Yeah.
So I was born, that year. So I have no memory of him. Now, obviously, now I do have memory of him. Now, looking back at it, watching it and all that stuff, I do have memory of it. So it's pretty interesting to see what can happen with this situation, and it sucks. It sucks that he passed away, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? And then it's like he got deported. He went back. He had no choice to go back to Finland because the dude he was involved in like drugs, both steroids and fucking every military firearm and stuff like that. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's like.
But is this the craziest episode? No, it's not.
No, the Graham one was where he's going through
the Graham one is by far
with a shotgun.
With his dead
body on the. Oh yeah,
Graham, New Jack, right here. Those are your two craziest episodes. Those are your two crazy episodes and all that. I mean, that right there tells you. But this was not. This was more of he was an asshole, and pretty much a lot of people said, "Hey, the dude was an asshole." Even the ex-wife, oh yeah, I left him. He was cheating. He's an asshole. Like, oh yeah, he's racist. Like, nothing but shit to say about the man. Just like, yeah, no, deep down, he was a good guy. But it's like, was he though? You know what I mean? Like, was he?
Because even like the Doink episode, you saw people like, oh yeah, Doink was a good guy.
Yeah, at least they had good stuff to say about him. Like, oh well,
But there was like nothing good to say about Ludwig.
No, everybody just shit on the man, and it pretty much embodies the show. Dark Side of the Ring. Here we go. This is prime example right here. Dark Side of the Ring. Boom. That's a perfect episode, and I mean, it's not supposed to make you feel good. You know what I mean? Like another one, Owen Hart, the Owen Hart episode. But we knew what happened, but we didn't know the details of it. Like the guy that was in charge of Owen Hart's entrance, when that little hook, didn't know what the hell he was doing and all that stuff. And it's like, man, to think of that. And they even showed never before seen photos of it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Another example of a great episode of Dark Side of the Ring. It was tough to watch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, good episode. But this episode in particular, I kind of felt a little bit boring. But at the same time, it's Dark Side of the Ring. All right.
There was some parts of it that I found boring just due to the fact that the guy is really a wrestler that really never made it.
No, he had a short run. The dude had a short run.
There's not much you can go into depth on the wrestling part other than his just crazy out of wrestling persona. And that's
steroid junkie. I mean, that's pretty much how you see it. And by the way, speaking of which, you in a new setup tonight, man. I see it. I see you look like you're in a record studio or what's going on with that?
Yes.
What's up, Deke? Got it, LOL. Type it up and invoice for work, so I'll be listening and commenting afterwards. Okay, good. Thank you for stopping by on the show. Much appreciated. We even got Dan's replacement. Joey's got a new studio or whatever. He's at the Walk Studios. Because apparently, we got big money and we can do that. We were able to put Joey in an actual studio room to make him actually look like, he's actually a legitimate producer. So he's in Walk Studios in beautiful St. Louis, Missouri. It is definitely not a backdrop by any means necessary. That's legitimately his house. That's our studio.
This isn't an AI generated Zoom.
No,
background.
It's definitely not AI. By any means, it's not. And this is actually Daniel.
I've got something cooking in the kitchen, if you know what I mean.
Shut up, Clarence Bot. Nobody asked you or nothing.
What are you cooking in the kitchen, Clarence Bot?
What are you cooking in the kitchen, Glaze King? No, we should
just some biscuits and gravy. I have an extra plate of food if you're interested.
What are you, Jesse and Festus? What the fuck? Anyway.
I don't know why you're getting so angry about the simple fact that I offered you a plate. I was just trying to be nice. Jeez.
Oh, this is going to be a great night.
No,
wait, I hear him, but I don't see him.
Clarence is not here. We've got an AI bot. This is his voice programmed into a robot.
This is Clarence. We transformed Clarence to a dog. That's what happened.
Yes, Clarence is in the dog now.
Somehow we used the fairy potion and we transformed Clarence to a dog. So there we go.
I'm a bit lost at the moment, but I just noticed you said fairy potion. Are you talking about the fairy potion from the Fairly Odd Parents cartoon?
Yes, Clarence. Yes. I mean, Baxter, yes.
Interesting. Do you think if I use the fairy potion, it could turn me into my favorite character from Fairly Odd Parents?
I don't know. You want to try it out?
Sure. I got nothing to lose, so why not?
Oh, God, that's what I get for not paying attention. Anyway, no, that's the Clarence bot. You can't see him because he's locked away or something. I mean, he could be right here. You know what I mean? Okay. You want to go back in you?
Who you calling a bot fool?
Okay. You go on in your kennel. You know that?
Who the hell are you to put me in a kennel? I'll have you know I don't belong in a kennel.
You sure about that?
You shut your goddamn mouth.
And just like that. Oh, good Lord. Back to everybody.
What do you mean, good luck?
This Clarence bot is actually getting kind of mean and angry.
Yeah, we gotta put him in his cage now because he's not cooperating. Just wait.
Growls like a dog. Oh hell no! Don't you dare put me in that cage. I'll bite you if you try.
Try my luck. How about that? Great. This is great comedy.
I'm hanging up on him.
Yeah, hang up on him because he's getting ridiculous at this point.
I love that when growls like a dog. Don't you put me in that cage?
Anyway, no, I just texted and be like, "Hey, please come on." Anyway, but I will tell you what's. I mean, we got even more bad news. Charlotte Flair recently took a picture with appears to be her makeup artist or whatever the case may be, Apparently, that's her new boyfriend. So Andrade got immediately replaced. Poor guy. He don't deserve that. But she went on an interview recently, right? She went on an interview, and they asked about, okay, well, how's things going with the divorce? Charlotte Flair completely, breaks down. Like, oh, I'm a failure. No, I failed for the third time. Like, that should tell you something right there. You've got married, divorced 3 times. That should tell you something. You know what I mean? Maybe you're the problem?
The first one resulting in the husband being arrested. That would Bram or whatever his name was.
Bram, yeah.
Bram.
I forgot they were married. I forgot all about them. Now he's in TNA kicking ass. He's now Tom Lattimore, formerly known as Bram.
Yeah.
Isn't he an NWA world champ?
I think so.
Or is it EC3 still the champ? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I think it's EC3. I could be wrong, but yeah, she took a photo what appears to be her new boyfriend. So now Clarence may have a chance if he's lucky. Oh, I thought we get the Clarence back.
Oh, I hung up. Hold on. We'll ask him about wanting to go out with Charlotte.
Oh, God. All right, Clarence, how do you feel about going out with Charlotte?
Charlotte, as in Charlotte Flair, the WWE superstar? What about Charlotte Flair?
Yes, the WWE superstar.
Yeah, sure. I'd be down to go out with Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, of course you are. But how do you feel about Nia Jax, though?
Well, I enjoy watching Nia Jax as well. How could I not? She's a force of nature, and I enjoy her in ring work. She has a great, unique look, and she just looks powerful and is a very fun character to watch.
Damn, he was like a minute of talking. This is more as the actual Clarence. Good
Hell
Lord.
yeah, I could rave about Nia Jax all day long, buddy. Haha, you got that right.
Jax.
I'm just speaking the facts. No problem. It was a pleasure chatting with you.
Yeah, bye,
right,
you
bye-bye.
fool.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Clarence Bot. Anyway.
Fool?
Yeah,
you
so
calling me a
that's
fool? I'm not a fool. I'm a genius.
Get out of here, Clarence Bot. Get out of here. Go out. Get out of here.
He's gone.
He's gone. Good. And he's out of here. But I will tell you it was good. Rusev Day is officially back.
Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day. That's could probably be the name of the episode whenever he comes back, by the way. It's going to be called Rusev Day is Return or something. Rusev has got, as recently, I don't know if he's going to be called Rusev. I don't know if he's going to be called Rusev or Miro, but Miro/Rusev, whatever you want to call him, has officially got signed back to WWE as of yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Either yesterday or Tuesday, he's officially got signed back, which is awesome. Which, I mean, dude, let's be honest. It's fantastic that he's back. Hopefully he gets used properly.
Yeah,
and all that good stuff because...
He sure wasn't used well in AEW.
Well, it's not just that. The dude had a monster run. What was it 2021 through 22? You know what I mean? And it's like, after he lost the TNT title, he could not bounce back. You know what I mean?
I really want to see one more Rusev versus John Cena match.
I mean, yeah, now more than ever because, Cena is now a heel. And he's also retiring, sure.
Yeah.
But at the same token, it's like, then you got, what's his name? Matt Ringworm? Aiden English? Whatever that fucker's name is.
Yeah,
he goes on Twitter or X saying, hey, if you need a hype man, hey, I'm your boy. So yeah. Like, I don't know. It's back. So what are you doing? Cussy. You'll come back on the show? Okay. I'm in. All right. You'll get a lot of Baxter tonight, y'all. Because he's feeling loved and all that. He needs to get loved. And there he is right here in his full. Unfortunately, Baxter will not be coming to PW225. They don't allow dogs over there, so that'd be great if you were able to go, because you'd definitely get a lot of attention for sure. I don't even have to bring my belt. I could just bring him. That's the thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, Rusev got signed back to the WWE. What do you think the future is going to be for him? If you was Booker, right, Joey?
Yeah.
If you was Booker, how would you book Rusev?
I'd first
Not
see
to put you on the spot.
I'd first see a feud with, like somebody like Gunther.
Okay.
I don't really have any ideas of how to book him in WWE. Other than that,
I would say
really.
put him against Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, but Ilya is not expected to be back until like July, I think it is.
I was here in September.
Yeah, July. Yes, maybe it was September.
It'll be after SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Into, I guess, Bash in Berlin. Not Bash. Clash of the Castle. I can't fucking say it. I was messing up. Good Lord. But yeah, apparently he'll be back around that time. And it sucks. Because, man, the matches he can have. Penta being one. I mean, always running back with Gunther. Always. Any match, always running back with him. John Cena would be a great one, for his retirement tour. You know what I'm saying? And who else? Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. I mean, the list goes on and on and on for Dragunov. But I think personally, I would like to see him going up against Penta. I feel like Penta can match the speed, match the aura that Dragunov has. But I will say this: speaking of Penta, his brother's debuting tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Which, if you're living under a rock, or if you don't watch AEW, you can tell by the vignette. We knew what it was. We knew it was Fenix.
Yeah,
it was obvious.
I just realized the match: Rusev versus Jacob Fatu.
Oh yes. Ooh,
yeah,
that'll be a banger.
But yeah,
okay, I'm back. LOL.
I can't wait to see how they're going to debut Ray Fenix. Tomorrow.
Well, apparently he's supposed to have a feud with Andrade. Andrade is going to finally have something to do, maybe.
Oh, well,
it's possible.
He had this great set of matches with
Carmelo.
With him, yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing him go up against Carmelo. I would like to see. That's not speed. What do you mean that's not speed? Anyway, I wouldn't mind see Phoenix go up against Carmelo. I would not mind seeing that. I think that would be a fantastic match. Hell, put Phoenix against Jacob Fatu. Why the fuck not? I mean, I could definitely see Fatu matching up with Phoenix. Andrade having something to do that's not speed. Oh yeah, obviously. That's true, because he's on speed, and that's sad because the man was doing all right in AEW. Not the best, but he was doing all right. And now he's back in WWE doing speed. And no, not the drug. I mean the actual show. Show called Speed. Not the actual show. I mean, not the actual drug. And it's just, it sucks because he's got so much potential. Such a huge push when he came back and then nothing. Exactly. Because the man was partnered up with LWO. That's a curse. You partner up with LWO, your career is in jeopardy. You know what I mean? And I've said that. I've said that numerous times on here. When Penta debuted, I prayed to God. I feel like Drew McIntyre. I prayed that he did not join the LWO. Yeah. Let him do his thing. And honest to God, I'm very happy that Ray is debuting on SmackDown and not Raw. Because Because he would immediately join with Penta. You know what I mean? And they're in Chicago.
Yeah.
No less. They're in Chicago this Friday. So it's really going to be awesome.
But yeah, I'm glad that they're not just throwing him together with his brother and going, hey, we got the Lucha Bros now.
No, not yet.
Although I do wonder if they have the name to Lucha Bros.
Oh, they do.
You know,
well, the Lucha Brothers.
You know, because I just wonder if that was a thing that AEW might have potentially grabbed from them when they signed.
No, they mentioned it. They mentioned it a couple times on both Raw and Netflix, Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
They both mentioned it. So, yeah, I think they'll be able to have the Lucha Bros or Lucha Brothers, whatever you want to call it. They'll be able to use that name, which is awesome. Which, by the way, kudos to Triple H for doing that instead of just being like, "Oh, we're the Ringling Brothers or something, the Rope Brothers, or some stupid generic dumbass name like New Catch Republic." Yeah, that's right. I said New Catch Republic sucks. The name sucks.
Which Tyler Bates made his return this Monday.
Yeah,
on Monday.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't watched Raw from Monday and it's Thursday, then yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
hey,
Brittany.
Here's another spoiler. On the show Gilligan's Island, in the first episode, they get stuck on an island.
Womp womp. We all know it'll eventually happen, but most likely it'll be a draft thing. Yeah. I definitely agree with that. It'll be right after WrestleMania. Obviously, the draft will be normally around WrestleMania, after WrestleMania. And that's when they have the draft. I swear to God, if the fucking live fan starts the Lucha chant like they did for Lucha House Party, I will completely stop watching. No, I don't think they will. And even if they did, you know what I mean? Like, some idiot will do it, though. I promise you. Some idiot will probably be like, Lucha. They did it for Penta, I think. Whenever he made his debut. Which I know that motherfucker was fucking nervous, by the way. I already know. But anyway, and then speaking of good things, CM Punk is now an official main eventer. It will be closing in, I believe, night one. Are you all right?
Yeah, I had to fix something on the desk. Sorry about that.
Oh, my God almighty. Oh, well, something happening in the production studios. Look at the size of that TV. Good Lord, dude. Where the hell are you able to find a 100-inch TV?
Costco. They actually do sell a 99-inch TV at Costco.
Yeah. I believe it. Hey! No! You want to go on your channel? You better stay right there for the rest of the show. If you're not, you're going in your channel. Sorry, I have to fuss at Baxter. My bad. No, but now CM Punk is finally a main eventer, and it begs the question, what is the favorite? Because that's apparently not the favorite. That wasn't a favorite. It's about the thing that Punk has never main event Mania before. Exactly.
Yeah, because that Undertaker versus CM Punk match, that should have main event. That wasn't a main event match. Been a
match right there. I mean, they hyped it up to be that and all that shit, but we all know what night 2 main event's going to be. We all know what the actual main event's going to be.
Although
Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight title.
They got to really change his name, though, when he's not in the main event. Semi-main event Jey Uso.
Or mid-card Jey Uso. You know what I mean? Like, it's awesome that he's getting this match, and it's great. He's going to win the world title. He's got a hell of a work cut out for him. We know it is going to happen. Plain and simple. But the thing is, in my opinion, co-main event Jey Uso. Yeah, really. My thing is, this is not a match to sleep on. It's not. Especially after this past Monday.
Oh, geez, that much. I couldn't believe how bloody.
Oh, yeah.
How bloody he was. And then Gunther's licking his blood and everything. Like, I couldn't believe that was in WWE. I couldn't believe that was in WWE.
What is this, American Psycho? What the fuck? Oh no, like I think they had like a fit. They had to put in a statement or apology based on that, and I think Gunther got suspended, huh?
I didn't hear anything.
Ah, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Anywho, come here. I told you to stay in your bed. Go in your bed. Go in your bed. Stay there. Thank you. Poor little guy. He's so sweet and innocent, but she's always up to no good. Anywho, but it's crazy how Punk never main evented. He had 2 opportunities to main event. Him and Jericho at Mania 28. And then the following year, him and Taker. That could have easily been the one to main event WrestleMania 29. You know what I mean? But yeah, it'll be, I think it's night 1's main event, which will be CM Punk, Seth, and Roman Reigns. But again, the question is, what is the favorite?
I've heard, but it could be just a cash, like, a chance at the title, like SummerSlam or something. Could be that.
Yeah, I think personally, because I've been watching Raw as of late. I've been watching it on Netflix, right? And I feel it could well possibly be a title shot.
Yeah.
I feel, in my opinion, that Paul Heyman's going to be with him. Because if you watch back on Raw, it was like 2013, when he turned on Punk. When Paul Heyman turned on Punk, he well said, one day I'll be with you again when you main event WrestleMania and you're going after the world title. I'll be with you then, but not right now. You know what I mean? And then it kind of dawned on me. This just happened last Friday. Your main event. He the one that told him, "Hey, you're main eventing. You're closing out the show. You're main eventing WrestleMania, bro. So take it all in." So it begs the question: night 2, Punk's going to not only main event this match, that's going to be night 1, but I feel he may main event night 2 of WrestleMania, where he'll be inserted in the match with John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that's a possibility too.
That's a major possibility. Because if you think about it, Punk has said, and I got this from TikTok, okay, but I mean, I absolutely agree with it. I'm not going to credit the person because it's his prediction, right? And the thing is, yeah, take that, Deke. You could take your wrongfully opinionated comment and stick it where the sun don't shine. Anyway, you bastard. By the way, the Astros suck. Don't bitch about the Braves. My Braves is suffering right now. There's some bullshit going on. And St. Louis is actually doing pretty good. That's a shocker.
Not attendance wise. We just got one of the worst.
Oh shit! At least I got fucking wins.
We just got like the worst attendance ever post COVID. Under 20,000 people.
Y'all got wins. We got nothing. We're like John Cena. We got nothing. Nothing. Anyway, I'm not gonna crash on here unless Deke makes some dumbass comment about the Braves. I know it's going to happen. Son of a bitch. Anyway, but my thing is that if you pay attention, he goes on Raw. It was like Raw after Royal Rumble. Oh well, this didn't happen. I was in the Royal Rumble. That didn't happen. I didn't win. Then he went to Elimination Chamber. He qualified, by the way, which he beat. Guess who? Sami Zayn. I thought it was Seth Rollins, but it's not. At least Bergam is gone, so we can lose all the bandwagon fans. Yeah, thank God. Thank fucking God. My father-in-law is in that bandwagon fans, by the way. You met him. He's definitely in the bandwagon fans. 100%. Anywho, but the thing is with Punk, he said it. The night after Elimination Chamber. You know, hey, I got a match, but it's not the match I wanted. You know? So it begs the question, that favors absolutely a world title shot. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. And he could well win the world title. He could well win the WWE title. Does he need to win it? No, he does not. At this point in his career, I don't see it in the stars. I don't see it. Now, if he wins it, I'll be happy. There's going to be a lot of people that are not going to be happy about it. But guess what? It is what it is. A lot of people want Cena to win it. That's a possibility too. But just think about, hey, Punk's got that trump card. He's got that trump card that Paul Heyman promised him. You know what I mean? Raw after Mania. Yeah. I mean, he could show up at Raw after Mania and be like, hey, he'll face John Cena. Let's say John Cena finally gets the 17-time world title. Guess what? Boom.
In order for this to work, though, they also have to somehow make it believable that Paul Heyman could just randomly give out a title shot. I mean, I wonder.
But either way, I mean,
I just wonder how this will work because he's not like it's not like Paul Heyman's in charge of creative or anything. So we'll have to just see how this works out.
But I strongly feel those are the two things that definitely could happen. Or three. 3 is a major possibility. You know what I mean? So I feel it could happen. Really, anything could happen between now and Mania. Much less, we'll say now and Raw after Mania. Because, man, the shit could happen. And then it's a possibility that Mariah may show up at WrestleMania. Because she made a post saying that, she hugged a poster of Triple H. So that indicates, hey, she might show up at Mania. She may show up at Raw after Mania.
That was from like 2018. That picture of her hugging Triple H was from like 2018.
Yeah, Aleister Black. That's another one. See, but Aleister Black.
Yeah, those are what those.
They show him on SmackDown.
That's what those vignettes they've been doing with all that smoky stuff has been, with like symbols and everything.
Well, it's obvious. I mean, unless you're living under a rock, you know who this is.
I want the boogeyman to come back.
That's probably some idiot that doesn't know who Aleister Black is, who's like probably old. Like, oh man, is that the boogeyman? Oh man,
the boogeyman.
Oh man, the same wrestlers this back in the day. Is that one of the Kabuki Warriors? What the hell? Anyway, he could do it on SmackDown. He's known as a backstage presence. Then maybe someone owes Heyman a favor for something. Is he coming to get me too? Yeah, really. But no,
I'm coming to get you.
But Deke does have a point about the Braves. Because I believe, and correct me on this, when the Braves won the World Series back in 2021, they had a shitty start. Very shitty start of the season. And then they went all the way to win the World Series. Hey, coincidence? I think not. But it's like my father-in-law says, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't like worms. Yeah, me neither. But no, it's obviously Aleister Black. But the problem is he going to be Aleister Black or is he going to keep the name Malachi Black? And if so, I feel he's going to get booked to the moon because when he was in NXT, he was a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? So, if anything, I expect nothing less out of this ordeal. I feel he's going to absolutely kill it.
Do you wonder
in SmackDown? I have a feeling he's going to be on SmackDown.
I do wonder if there'll be some sort of partnership with him and Karrion Kross, being that Karrion Kross is kind of being this like devil's advocate role already, and then
he's going to join Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Hey, they have been teasing that. Hey, we need a new member.
It didn't work out with Penta recently.
No, it didn't. Ooh, the man without fear. They don't need Penta. They don't need Penta. Yeah. They don't. Penta's doing good on his own. He's about to be in an Intercontinental title match for one at Mania. Okay, it's gonna happen. He's gonna be your brand new Intercontinental champion. And I'm making that prediction right now. And we'll definitely, whenever WrestleMania, whenever the show comes, I know the Thursday, we already discussed, we're doing WrestleMania predictions. It's going to happen. Plain and simple. It may be a long episode for that one, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm already making a prediction right now. That's your new Intercontinental Champion right there.
That's it. That's in only 2 weeks. April 17th will be our show to make predictions with Mania on 1920.
But then again, dog, we could get Dominic be IC champ.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
They just recently said Dominic and Liv is touring India right now to promote Netflix and India. So yeah, they're pushing into the moon right now, just doing promotional stuff right now even.
Bro, either one, I'm totally fine. Because look, if Penta wins, bro, I mean, obviously I'm biased on Penta. I'm going to be fucking excited if Penta wins. But just think if Dominic wins, right? We could get, it's going to be a fatal 4-way. Because Finn's in it too. Just think. They're on Netflix, right? Right?
Yeah.
They can get away with some shit now, right? The bleeding and all that.
Although, Michael Cole on the Logan Paul show did say that they have some restrictions that are more strict on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they can chant holy shit, but they can't say fuck, though.
Yeah, they can't say certain stuff.
Well, I'm telling you this right now. If Dominic wins the IC champion, we gotta have another live sex celebration. It's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way. Just don't have his wife watch it, but Liv single. So Liv's all right. Just don't have his wife. He'd be like, "Hey, look, babe, just make my chicken tenders. Just don't watch Raw Night After Mania. Just don't watch it. You're not gonna like it.
Make it really relevant to today and have them put on VR sex like in the movies.
Just, virtual sex. Dom's in the middle of the ring, and for some reason, Liv's like in the backstage area, and they got the shit going on. They got the shit on the screen. They got shit going on. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. But no, I feel like that's the perfect
There's
thing.
cartoon boobs that goes honk honk.
Calm down, Hank and Tank. For some reason, they show up. Honk honk. You know what I mean? Like, dude, just think if he wins the IC title. The notoriety of that man. You know what I mean? Like, I would be more excited if he won than Penta. That's blasphemy because I fucking love Penta.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
I really like
probably
Dom.
not going to happen.
I really like Dom, but he hasn't held anything since the NXT North American title. Which which sucks. Just man, if he would have won any title, that bro, live sex celebration, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And this time, no limitations. No, we want to see.
I don't know if they should bring it back or whatever, but if they're ever going to bring back the Cruiserweight title, bring it back and start it with Dom, No,
I feel like if they have the live sex celebration, for some dumb reason, R-Truth is underneath the bed. You want your cock block?
With the blonde wig on.
With the blonde wig on top of that. With the fake tag titles and all that shit. Oh, yeah. But I will, and we also forgot to mention this, Ricky Saints, formerly known as Ricky Starks, is your brand new NXT North American Championship, which sucks, kind of, because it's good that he won it. It's fantastic that he won it, but it sucks because it ruins Sean Spears' run with it. Because he only held it for 2 weeks? If that?
Yeah.
He had it for under a month. So he's making him a transitional champion. And the culling,
I don't think it'll hurt him though.
You think so?
No, I think it'll be fine.
I forgot to mention it in the thing, but he Excuse me. I forgot to mention that he won the North American title. Great match too, by the way. The fans were live with it. They were definitely into it. It's Ricky Saints. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. The dude's entertaining. It's fantastic. I knew the man was going to win it, but then you got Ethan Page that comes out of nowhere, beats the crap out of him. This could be a match at Stand and Deliver for sure. But oh wait, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say if they're ever going to try and make NXT like the actual like third brand that they've been trying to make it, they eventually have to have a match that's on WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it. If you're going to make this a third brand and make them like these aren't just developmental people, this is a third brand, then okay, then have them on Mania.
Time, you're adding in more matches. That means more hours.
Yeah.
So at the same token, although it would be great to have it,
I just feel like it would make NXT more of a big deal if it actually had a match on the main show.
Yeah. Just not be like WWE ECW.
Make a tournament and just have like the tournament winners go on there, so it's only one NXT
just
match,
yeah.
Not like 8 or something like that. You know.
We do have some unfortunate news. Stephanie Furcure, La Primera, I think. Yeah. Anyway, she relinquished the North American Women's Championship, or the Women's North American Championship, making that match a 6-woman ladder match. And so far we have Saraya, not Paige, calm down.
Yes.
Who else?
Next week.
Oh. Huh?
I was joking.
Oh. Kalani Jordan, I think her name is. Yeah, she won. So we got them next. And I feel we're going to get Cora Jade in there. Has to be. I've been saying they need to push that woman, but they probably will not.
Yeah.
I thought Roxanne was going to win it. Her match with Kalani Jordan, but I think she's about to get called up to main roster.
They can't decide if they want to make her like Raw roster. They just keep randomly putting her on Raw.
But I feel she's going to have a match with Bayley at Mania. I mean, that's the plans, as a matter of fact, that she's going to have a match with Bayley. So it's possible, you know, but who knows? But yeah, that match is going to happen, apparently. I got a few other matches as well, here and there. But yeah, she ended up relinquishing the Women's North American Championship under one condition. She had to pick who was going to face her for the women's title at Stand and Deliver, and it's going to be out of Jada Parker or Jordynne Grace. From a business standpoint, Jordynne Grace. But to see it running back, I would like to see her and Jada Parker go at it again. Or it could be a triple threat. And lately, there's been a lot of triple threat matches for the world title. Yeah. Which is crazy. Great. Because there's no disqualifications. Anything could happen. The person's got a 25 chance of winning. Yeah. 25. Not 25%. Anyway, 55.5%.
We're doing
Teddy Long booking NXT now. No, we're not doing Steiner math. Fuck that. 33 and a third chance. There you go. Thank you, Dick. That was what I was looking for. Yeah, so either way, I don't see that title getting away from La Primera.
Oh,
I don't see that happening.
If you didn't hear, the digital media title is gone in TNA.
Yeah, I heard about that. Now it's the International Championship.
I wonder if that was all pushed by PCO. Just, with the whole hitting it with a sledgehammer.
At least not until Julia comes back. Oh, no, they're going to have a banger match. They had a banger match at Roadblock. They're going to have another banger match whenever she gets back. As far as I'm concerned with that, apparently it was stripped out of Stephanie Delander. Yeah, Stephanie DeLander. Honestly, I thought it was going to be Mance Warner that has it. But now it's now being called the TNA International Championship. I wonder if they're going to do a massive overhaul on the title, which I would hope they will. Redo the title or make a brand new title all together.
Yeah.
And just ditch the digital media title. I think that would be a better idea, right?
Yeah.
Just don't let Tessa Blanchard hold the title. Because we don't need another dumbass entrance like she had a Sacrifice. She's down for the homies.
She'll come out riding a low rider with George Lopez.
Oh God, no. Eddie Guerrero will be turning in his grave. Absolutely. But yeah, she had the relinquished title. Stand and Deliver. Also, we got a triple threat match for the NXT title, which has also been announced. Obafemi will be defending against Trick Williams and Javon Evans. Tess is going to be the first one to have it because TNA wants views. Oh yeah, they desperately need views right now too. On top of that, I mean, you just got rid of Gail Kim, who's been in the company for God knows how long. You know what I mean? Then they put in Delirious as what creator, as a head of creative.
Yeah, head of creative,
which is ridiculous, but whatever. But apparently there has been news about that. The reason why Gail got released from TNA. So apparently the powers that be had a choice. Apparently Gail Kim and her husband were having issues and they put the powers that be. No, it's not Vince Russo, Joey. Calm down. They put the powers that be. They gave them ultimatum. Either you fire Gail Kim or you fire her husband. And they said, you know what? Fuck both of y'all. We're firing you both.
I don't understand why her husband's Robert Irvine or whatever from Food Network. I don't know why he would be employed by TNA.
God only knows why he would be employed, but apparently Anthem Sports was not having it.
He's the one that hosted like Restaurant Impossible and everything on Food Network.
I mean, I don't even see because I've seen bits and pieces of what the man looks like.
Yeah, he's a big, muscular English guy.
Of course he is. I can't even spell a restaurant. Good Lord. Impossible, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what the man looks like. Okay, so yeah, that's Gail Kim's husband. So yeah, you're right. He's a big burly dude.
Whoa, this picture though. Hold on.
Oh God.
Let me show this picture real quick because this might actually be WWE headquarters. From seeing pictures in the past. Here he is working out, but
oh, good Lord, yeah.
But the WWE headquarters
that's definitely Titan Towers, all right.
Has all this neon here, and yeah,
that's definitely Titan Towers, and that's not it.
Because it looks like Titan Towers Gym.
That's definitely Titan Towers Gym right there.
Which is going to be.
Hey, he's doing 30. Come on, dude, you're bigger than that. Why are you doing 30? Oh, that might be his warm up.
Yeah, but yeah.
Why he looks like a more buffed out Dr. Drew.
Yeah, it's so weird that you're going to be able to live in the WWE headquarters now. Apartment buildings.
Yeah, no. Vince McMahon probably did a deal with him or something, you know.
I want the apartment that they threw the guy out the window.
Threw the guy out the window.
When they did that Super Bowl ad for WWF, and they're with
I remember that.
And everything, and the one guy gets thrown out the window.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. Good call. However, was not so much of a good call. Yes, I'm doing bad segues. Mick Foley got in an accident earlier this week. Oh, Mickles got in an accident. fortunately enough, he's okay. I think Joey's got the photo of it because he hurry up and went straight to the computer and walk studios.
Yeah, I've got
you-
exclusive audio of it too. Hold on.
Oh, you got the audio. Oh shit. That's exactly how the car sounded when it got in an accident.
Yeah, let me
Good
go
Lord,
look at
Joey.
the car accident photo.
Too soon. Too soon. Oh Lord! Of course you're about to play that.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
grabbing the phone.
We're sorry at Water Cave. Here at Water Kayfabe Podcast, we do not make fun of the unfortunate by any means necessary. The bionic Professor Stagley Crocker. That's a good Lord. Yeah, that looks bad. That looks really bad. I mean, the fact that he survived is Mick Foley. I mean, goddamn, the man fell off a 20-foot cell.
But yeah,
thrown off, I should say.
All he sustained was, some bruises and a concussion, which is insane.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I did that.
He's already back up on the road again, traveling, he said.
How?
He's not in that car, obviously. He's got a new car, but...
Well, obviously he's not in that car. I mean, I would hope to God not.
Driving down the road.
You know what I mean? Like, how?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, does he have that Beetle that he had on an episode of TNA?
That would be driving down the road like Tommy Boy style with the door off and everything.
Was this Dumb and Dumber? No, he has the other car. The other car is the whatchamacallit? The little Beetle that he had, the little bug he had for
do you think I heard that broke down?
on the episode of TNA, whenever they went to HD.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that, Joey? Some great times, dude. Whenever he pulled up, it's great. I'm just looking at my stories on Facebook. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Unless you got anything.
Nah.
Oh shit. We just clocked in an hour. Jackass missed the show. See, I told you. He said it's gonna be late. This is what happens when he's late. He doesn't show up. This is what happens. We have to get Clarence Bot to do the damn show. Oh. See that? We had to do a bot. See, the bot can do it better part-time than you could do it full-time.
Oh, you got some gall to talk to me like that. I'll have you know I'm a certified genius. I graduated from New Orleans University with a 4.0 GPA.
That's a fucking lie. That's an absolute fucking lie.
Growls showing my teeth. How the hell dare you say that I'm lying about my GPA?
I mean, you're from New Orleans.
Just because I'm from New Orleans does not mean I can't be smart. I've seen my fair share of smart people from New Orleans. Just because some people down here aren't the brightest doesn't mean we all are stupid.
Hey Clarence, how do you want to wrap the show?
Well, I think it's a good time to end the show. We had a good time chatting and had a couple laughs, so I think it's probably time to wrap up.
Okay.
Hey Clarence, where can you find us at?
We can be found at our website, which is worldofkayfabe.com. You can also find us on all podcast apps and on YouTube.
We're not
and World Twitch.
We don't have a World of Kayfabe.
We do not have a website. By the way, we do not have a website. We have the link underneath us. Linktree. Just check out our Linktree. It's all there. We got merch. We got all kinds of stuff. We got the brand new logo, by the way. The brand new Water Kayfabe logo that's available right now at the spreadsheet shop. You can check that out as well. Yeah, that's pretty much about it when it comes to topics and all that. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, that's pretty much all I had on my format. So, anything else? I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this great episode. We had a lot of laughs. Clarence Bot has officially logged off for the night because, the real one couldn't do it. But don't worry, he'll be back next week. Just like us, we'll be back next week. Yeah, you'll be seeing me this weekend. By the way, if you want to sit at the table, you're more than welcome to sit at the corrupted table. No longer the tribal table, it's the corrupted table.
But can they can they sit at the head of the table?
No. that belongs to me. That belongs to me. 'Cause I'm the man. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching this brand new episode. If you like what you see, follow us on here. Tell your friends about it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our podcast on all podcast apps and YouTube. And check out our website, worldofkayfabe.com, for all merchandise links and more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next episode.
Motherfucker just stole my fucking outro.
That's what you get for putting me in a kennel, low fool.
Cut the show off. Just cut it off. Follow us on social media platforms. Make sure you hit us up on YouTube. Follow us on there. Subscribe to us on there. Follow us on Twitch. Y'all know what to do. And with that being said, this is your Corrupt King, Nick Venom, and Staggerly Crocker. We're out of here. Fuck that bot. We'll see you guys next week. See ya.
You see, I'm both Bruce Wayne and Batman. Not because I have to be. Now, because I choose to be.